school, I see people, lots of people. I see that he has long hair and she has short hair. I see people from Asia, Europe, South America, and Africa. I see people that like board games, people that like video games. If we were not different, how could we tell each other apart? If I was the same as everyone else, then I couldn't tell myself apart from the person next to me. The world needs diversity to live, and we're not dead yet.
Inclusion is where you show others your strengths through your personality, not through the way you look. Inclusion is like what Martin Luther King Jr. said when he wished that all his children would grow up in a place where people would not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. Inclusion is where your child is playing with a child that has two moms and their friend has two dads. Inclusion is when you lend a helping hand to a person that has disabilities or needs some help. Inclusion is when you listen to others' important thoughts about religion as well as what they believe to be true in a discussion. Inclusion is when both genders are viewed as powerful and capable of anything. Inclusion is when you invite everyone to a party to dance and you encourage them to celebrate and to be strong and brave.
They say that the melting pot is a glorified assimilation of all types of different groups. So let's sit back as we get fed with food for thought like grandma's soups. Let us sit in our seats to learn something new. In the University of Diversity, to overcome adversity, a breakthrough, let us renew our view to a vision of a world of lost identity. How we've become pleasantly, selfishly, separately of black and white. Wrong and right, sinners and sin, women and men, good and evil, with definite strife and upheaval, a continuous cycle of the flesh. We all know that Martin had a dream, and some of us are still in our sleep, laying on our backs on the concrete as they watch us scream as if our bloodstream has a different flow of color. So we need to look out for our brothers, keep in close contact with our mothers, and teach our daughters that they can make the same pay as men and not just minimum wage, that you can never stop learning after any age, because no matter if you are poor or rich, the book of life you hold in your hands for you to write always has a blank page. So let's break out of this mental cage. Just because someone's sexual orientation does not fit within your equation of 1 + 1 = 2 shouldn't cause an invasion in the rooms of their minds simply because you had no clue. How about you take not only a step, but run a mile in their shoes? No matter which political view, stand firm to what you believe is true, but never choke someone's words until they turn blue, because your actions can oftentimes leave residue. We long for equality. Without a pure definition of this thing called identity, lost in a stream of obscenity, never in complete serenity. A thought in our minds of perfection causing confusion. A conclusion that inclusion is all an illusion. But every color, creed, view, opinion, ways, and faith, all like instruments. All different, but each a participant playing with great sounds of magnificence. That is diversity, and the beautiful music that you hear playing is us all together, a symphony.